Okay, so this started back in 2016 before Hypixel even had Bedwars. Before Hypixel Bedwars came out, the biggest Bedwars-like game mode was Egg Wars on CubeCraft. And if you want to be honest, CubeCraft back in 2016 was kind of a garbage server. It had a horrendous anti-cheat and staff that would never ever answer reports. I know people talk smack on Hypixel's anti-cheat and moderation today, but trust me, if you played CubeCraft back then, you would not even complain about Hypixel today. CubeCraft's old anti-cheat literally just allowed you to just fly, teleport, and pretty much do anything. And if you even got recorded evidence, submitted it on their forums, they would just never respond. Now this was all in 2016, so I might not remember the details 100% correctly, but if I recall correctly, you had to buy every single armor piece individually, you'd have to buy food, and all these items you would all lose upon death. Also in 2016, PvP was a lot less competitive, and people generally just played extremely casually, so these games would always last like 30 minutes. You'd spend 30 minutes, sometimes you'd go destroy someone's egg and kill them, but generally these games would last a very, very long time, and would always like just end up with whoever was geared up more and got the better rush at the end of the game would win. But with the horrendous anti-cheat and moderation, what would happen is you'd get geared up for 30 minutes and that hacker would fly to your base, spawn kill you repeatedly, and eventually break your egg that had like 5 layers of obsidian on it. Point is, I did not enjoy that. A few of my friends would like to play Egg Wars frequently, but after playing it a good bit, it just became frustrating. So yeah, when Hypixel Bedwars came out, I was kind of reluctant to like it. I kind of had a bad taste in my mouth from Egg Wars, but it was kind of that hype new thing, so I started playing it. And there was a specific person that was a good friend of mine at the time that actually encouraged me to play Bedwars, and I would likely not have the I Hated Bedwar, or maybe even play Hypixel to this day if it were not for them. Now they went by a few names, actually in a few of my videos briefly, and they even became a Hypixel Bedwars leaderboarder. Now I don't want to get too much in detail with them and their story because honestly, they got in the Bedwars leaderboard by immense boosting and their reputation regarding that is kind of bad. But point is, back when we started playing Bedwars, we would play constantly, and at the time I was a higher star than them. But slowly with time, I started enjoying the game more. I thought that the leveling system actually encouraged grinding, which I really enjoyed, and the overall playstyle was really, really fun. But yeah, before Bedwars fully released and they added stars, I didn't actually really enjoy it, but once they added stars, progression, and really the whole grinding aspect, I enjoyed it a lot more and took it seriously. Early in a Bedwars lifespan, I was actually one of the first players to do some of the sweaty strats that you see to this day. I'm not trying to claim that I invented these strats or was even like an innovator or anything. I was just one of the early users of what would become IYN. Essentially, the strategy was just drop gold to each other and get TNT early on into the match, and from there play Invasion and Lectus, and you would just get insanely fast games. But honestly, Bedwars started turning extremely competitive, which was not fun in my opinion. But yeah, people started caring a lot about stats, FKDR, star, and all that, and it just became about dodging every single match. If the lobby looked like it had sweats, you would dodge and go into a new match. People made mods to see people's star counts and FKDR in the pregame lobby, and it became less about fun and more about, I want to have my FKDR be high. And I mean, it got to the point where people wouldn't play with their friends because they were worried about their stats getting lowered. And around all of that happening, I slowly stopped liking Bedwars again. So yeah, just to recap, when Bedwars first came out, I didn't like it due to the predecessor, and now in about 2019 to 2020, I didn't like it because of what the community had turned Bedwars into. And to this day, I'm honestly not that big of a fan of Bedwars just due to how the community treats it. No matter what game I queue into, there's people with stats overlays literally walking up to me and saying I have a 7 FKDR. That man just tried finessing at me so hard. But yeah, Bedwars as a game is super cool and fun in my opinion, but still the community kind of sucks when like with how they treat it. Okay, that was incredibly odd. I literally thought he like wanted a screenshot or something. From this point onward in the video, there will be game audio. I didn't realize I wasn't recording it before. But yeah, one last thing that's all frustrating about the Bedwars community is that the people that don't Q dodge will heavily target people that look like they're a party or have like decent stats. But yeah, I mean, I don't even play Bedwars really anymore. But in the second upload I did for my comeback, I was cross-mapped by someone in solos. He's laggy. Okay, we got him. To this day, like, when people ask me to play Bedwars, I'm always really hesitant because it's stressful trying to clutch up, especially when people are targeting you. Because a lot of Bedwars sweats don't realize that, you know, if I'm queuing Bedwars with like 3 of my friends, none of us are like Hypixel sweats in 2023. But obviously these people are playing like, what, 6 hours a day it feels like. And they're just targeting and they're like, why are you so easy, man? What? It's like, yeah, some people can actually queue Bedwars for fun. It's crazy, even if they look sweaty or have decent stats. But I mean, I still find solos fun. Although it is really hard compared to like 3v3s or 4v4s. But yeah, I don't know. I've been enjoying myself enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna die here, but maybe not. We got the bed at least. One of my blocks didn't register, we got him. Nice. But yeah, I mean, if any point during this match, if like for example Aqua wanted to cross map me, it would immediately become a clutch match and it would have been so unfun. Also with time, Bedwars like sweaty strats have become kind of more cringe in my opinion. Like I don't even know all of them, but like using like ladders and water in like weird ways, it's like I'm behind with the time. I'm not even at the right bed. Talking about this makes me feel like a Bedwars boomer because I'm just behind with the times. If I got into Bedwars and all of those strats existed, I would have been happy to do them. It's just, oh, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't like how the playstyle is developed. The game's been out 5 years. Of course, it's gonna change with time. Oh my god, I just got owned. Pink's heading to my base. Let's see if I can take care of him. Oh my god, I hate the anti-cheat. You can't do that anymore. Okay, we got him. I did not get him. Wow. Did I knock him? I did. Okay. But now I was just talking about how like I wouldn't talk smack about having this anti-cheat, but come on, I hate how you can't place blocks next to you. Like, what is that? There's a suspicious lack of emeralds in the middle. If there's obsidian below that wool, we're gonna have serious problems, Pink. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, of course. Okay. This is where we strategically just... Okay, this man's a god, what? What? He's a legend! I'm actively going against the best Bedwars player of 2023, it's wild. Okay, he's getting more emeralds it looks like, so I'm just gonna get his bed. Even if we trade, I think I'll be able to win in a 1v1 maybe, hopefully, we'll see. He's on my bed right now, hold on. Oh, minor fatigue is OP. Yeah, well I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you in the next one.